Hi everyone, Natalie here, and today I wanted to talk about not caring what other people think of you. Um, I felt like this was a super important topic because it's something that's affected my life for decades and decades, and it's something that I still struggle with, but I'm becoming much more aware of it now. And you may be struggling with this too, and you may not even know it. So, when I say caring about what other people think, it's really about how other people are judging you or your idea of how other people judging you. I'm not talking about not caring about other people. You should always honor, love, and respect everyone. Honor, love, and respect your friends, your family, your neighbors, people that you don't know, and even your enemy. I think that's so important. So it's not about any kind of disrespect towards others. When I talk about not caring what other people think, it's not caring about how other people judge you for being who you are and for expressing yourself fully. So, I've kind of been thinking about this concept lately, and it brought up some memories of my childhood. And I remember as a kid, we'd be out at recess on the grass, and, I grew up dancing, and that's one of the talents that God gave me. And sometimes I would do something, I'd do a cartwheel, I would do this or that, and I would get backlash from other kids, and they would look at me like, oh, you're just showing off. And they would say it in a really kind of mean but joking way. And to me, that really shut me down because I felt like, oh, I'm just having fun. I'm excited. Like, I want to do a cartwheel, right? To me, that was just fun. I wasn't trying to do it to get attention or anything like that. I was just having fun and playing. But in my mind, as a child, what that did was that shut me down. That made me think, oh, you know, I want to fit in. I care about what my friends think of me, and I want these kids to be my friends, so maybe I need to hold back. Maybe I need to stop expressing myself fully. And I became very, I guess, very shut down. I held back a lot of who I was for many years, and I still do it, but I'm working on it and I'm trying to be more aware of it just because I was afraid of what other people were going to think of me. And when you care so much about being accepted by other people, you stop expressing yourself. It's true. You stop being 100% you, and you start changing yourself and holding yourself back and molding yourself into this picture of what you think other people want you to be. And that's not what God intended for you. You are meant to be you. There's a reason we were all made different. There was a reason we were all given different talents. And there was a reason we all have different desires. And it's because you're meant to be you. You're meant to follow those desires. You're meant to follow your passions. If we all did the same thing, God, this world would be really boring, right? We're meant to be different. And so that story of just, being a child and holding back, it still happens. I've still heard people say things about me, either behind my back or to my face, and a lot of it comes from either jealousy, or maybe they've got some shit going on in their life and they've got their own baggage, and they're just projecting that onto you. So think of, there may be some things in your life that you're holding back on because you're afraid of the way people are going to think of you. And it just starts out something small like this, like just this idea of I want to be accepted. But over time, it turns into something so much bigger, because after that initial situation, or maybe several initial situations where you've gotten backlash from people, you start to then turn the wheels in your head and you start to create stories. You start to think before you even take an action, what are people going to think of me if I do A, B, and C? What will people think of me if I say this? Or what will people think of me if I say that, or I wear this, or I act this way? And you start creating stories. And these stories that you create in your imagination, they're not even true. But they start to hold you back. You start to make assumptions that other people are judging you. And the truth is, they're probably not. And even if they are, who cares? But as you start to create these stories in your mind, you start to believe that everyone is judging you because of the way you look, because of the way you act, the way you talk, the way you dress. You think people are judging you because of what you do for fun, for your hobbies, your career, or the life situation that you're in. You think people are judging you, but the thing is, you're creating that story in your mind, and you are judging yourself. And you're projecting onto other people that they are judging you when maybe they aren't. But once you start putting that energy out there of self-judgment, you're going to attract those people that are going to continue to judge you. Or you're going to put yourself in your own hell by just thinking that everyone's judging you. Food for thought, right? Like, what is going on in your head, and what are you thinking about that's holding you back? And maybe it started from a seed once upon a time when you were a kid like me, or maybe a few seeds that have happened recently of how your family judges you for the career choices you've made, or how you choose to spend your money, or how many kids you decided to have. Like, people are going to judge you for everything you do, but you know what? It doesn't matter. And if you let it matter, that's when you put yourself into that dark place and you hold yourself back from really enjoying your life and really expressing yourself and following your desires and your dreams. Be yourself. Go all out, go 100%. Don't hold yourself back anymore. It's time to break free and not let your thoughts, not let other people hold you back. I mean, in the bigger picture of things, you want to be, in that top 2% of the people that are really thriving in all areas of their lives. And you're going to get a lot of judgment and a lot of backlash from the 98% mentality that's out there of suppression, of judgment, and all that negativity. So just block it out. Don't care. Follow your dreams. Go 100%. Go full out and just be you. Be the full expression of yourself. Whatever that is, it's going to be different for every person. But don't let other people's negative opinions of you hold you back. And stop creating fake ideas of what other people think of you, because it's just not true. It's not. You're an amazing person. God made you exactly the way you're supposed to be, and He wants you to go full out in your life and be you. Just be you. That's all it's about. So I hope this gave you some wonderful ideas to help inspire you to maybe create a little bit of awareness of some thoughts that might be going on in your head that you just didn't realize were holding you back from being 100% you. So please share this video. Please comment on this video. I'd love to hear your stories. Hopefully this helped you, and hopefully this will help many more people. So have a beautiful day. I love you all, and I will talk to you later.